You deleted the app, and then, a few days later, you reinstalled it. Not because you missed it, but because something felt strange when it was gone. A silence, an absence. And somewhere inside that quiet, you couldn't tell if you were finally free or just invisible. Most people think staying off social media is about discipline, like resisting junk food, like waking up at 5 a.m. But honestly, that's not the full story. For some people, maybe even you, it goes deeper than that. You scroll for a while and start feeling empty. You post something and suddenly feel exposed. You watch people constantly perform their lives online, and something inside you slowly pulls away. Not because you hate people, not because you're judging them. It feels more like grief, a quiet kind of grief. Psychologists describe this as heightened sensitivity to social evaluation. It's often connected to introversion and to what researchers called the highly sensitive person trait. Your nervous system isn't weak, it's just tuned differently. And social media, built around constant stimulation, dopamine spikes, endless noise, can feel like standing too close to a speaker that's permanently on max volume. And here's the interesting part. Research shows that people who naturally pull away from social media often score higher in something called dispositional autonomy, which basically means this: they're more driven by internal values than external validation. So this isn't necessarily avoidance. Sometimes it's your brain refusing to live in a constant performance. Your nervous system is being more honest than the environment around it. You were never broken. You were just built for depth in a world optimized for visibility. Here's what's happening in the brain. Social media constantly activates the brain's social comparison system, especially the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, the part that quietly asks, "How do I measure up?" For most people, getting a like gives a tiny dopamine hit. Small, pleasant, temporary. But for highly sensitive people, the entire emotional signal gets amplified. The reward feels stronger, but so does the crash afterward. Imagine your brain's social radar is set to 10, while most people are operating at 6. Everything comes in louder. Every notification, every silence, every post that gets ignored. Even small moments start feeling emotionally significant. So eventually, the brain adapts. It protects itself. It pulls back. It goes quiet. And that withdrawal, it's not weakness. In behavioral psychology, there's actually a term for it: stimulus regulation. Your brain is trying to return to a manageable baseline. You didn't fail at social media. Your nervous system simply decided the cost was too high. So what do you do with this? First, recognize the real cost. Studies on cognitive load show that even passive scrolling drains mental energy, the same energy you need for focus, creativity, and deep thinking. So protecting your attention doesn't make you antisocial. It means you understand that your attention is finite. Second, replace comparison with creation. The brain's default mode network, the system connected to reflection, imagination, and original thought, gets disrupted by constant social input. Your brain wants space to think, but it keeps getting interrupted. So instead of consuming endlessly, write something, build something, create before you scroll. And third, reframe invisibility. Because being unseen is not the same thing as being insignificant. Researchers found that our ability to be alone, truly alone, is deeply connected to the quality of our relationships. The people who are comfortable in solitude often connect more honestly when they do show up. So here's the idea I want you to remember. Your nervous system is a filter, not a flaw. It processes more, feels more, protects more, and because of that, it also needs more silence, more depth, more space to breathe. Social media wasn't designed for nervous systems like yours. It was designed for volume. There will always be pressure to perform your life publicly, to document everything, to broadcast every moment. But some of the healthiest, most psychologically grounded people in the world are the ones you never see trending. They're not hiding. They're building a life the algorithm can't measure. And maybe, so are you.